It's Thursday, and I can't tell the difference between a llama and a camel. When I first heard Hurt Feelings on Sunday, and Jermaine said that, have you ever been told that you look like a llama? For some reason, I immediately imagined a camel, and I got it into my head. I was thinking, well, it's funny because you did sugar lumps, and that's like my humps. And if you look like a camel, my humps, ha ha ha. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking of a picture or a video I could use to show, and I thought of this camel in the Claymation Christmas special where I was like, he does look a little bit like Jermaine. And I was like, yeah, Jermaine totally looks like that camel. I should totally comment with that. So last night I finally commented with that, but then I was laughing and typing, and I was like, that's so true, I'll link it. And then I was like, oh crap, wait. He said llama. Llamas aren't camels. Llamas are fuzzy with the long neck, and they sound like David Spade. And no. So I felt like a complete idiot. So I commented about how I would have commented, and then as I was typing, I just realized, and so I'm kind of embarrassed now, but people can laugh, whatever, I'm a retard, it's fine. He still looks like a comma. A comma? He looks like a comma. That's right. So, comma is llama plus camel equals comma. Have you ever been called an idiot because you thought a llama was a camel? Besides the camel, not too much going on. I went to class today, and funnily enough, my psychology professor explained why when you're talking, N's and M's are controlled by your sinus, the vocal cord opens up to your sinuses when you say those letters. And that's why when you have a cold, you can't say N's and M's, although I'm starting to get it back now. If you notice, I'm still a little sick, but I'm starting to be able to talk. So, but yeah, he explained that, and I was sitting at my desk just kind of smiling, an ironic smile, yeah, I know. And he looked at me and he smiled, sort of like we had a connection, he understood. So that was cool. I'm doing a meme. I call it meme. Some people call it meme. I don't know what else they call it, but I've heard some people call it a meme, but I pronounce it mem. When I think it and see it, I think mem. But anyway, it's a live journal thing where my friends have asked me to take pictures of certain things and aspects of my life. So if you, I'm gonna post them in my live journal later. If you don't have a live journal account, you'll still be able to see it because I will make it public. And I'll put a link in the sidebar, which I think is over here. I don't point over there enough. So you can go see those if you want. They'll be up probably really soon because it usually takes YouTube longer to upload, but that's okay. And if you would like to see a picture of some aspect of my life that I haven't posted, just leave a comment and ask in my live journal, or just ask me in any way that you want, and I will make sure that I do it, because I like to take pictures. So, have at it. At this juncture, I would also like to mention that my last video, where I didn't think I was looking particularly cute or being that particularly intelligent, got a comment from a really nice guy from New Zealand named Andrew, and he actually told me that I'm a really good fan for a band to have. He was like, you're like Mel because you're dedicated to Flight of the Conchords, but you're not like Mel because you're not as crazy fanatical as she is. And I was like, wow, I totally understand what that means. Thank you so much. So this is for Andrew. Just thank you, and I'm glad you're watching, and I'm glad you appreciate my crazy fandomness. I'd also like to add that whenever somebody asks me if they think that I'm like Mel, I immediately respond by saying, no, I'm nothing like Mel. I'm not married. I also can't paint as well as she can, even though I would never paint something like that. Well, maybe I would, but probably mostly just in, my subconscious. It would be a subconscious painting. Because I think about them like that in my subconscious. I totally think about them looking gay and wearing gumboots. You're learning all sorts of things about me in this vlog. Isn't it exciting? 3 more days! Hopefully I will be better by then, so I won't have another sick Sunday. I need to stop doing this. This is like the epitome of a dork.